How someone looks is not, actually, a good indicator of their inherent moral value. So, what am I talking about today? What grievance do I have to raise with some piece of media? Or really, the world, but I'm going to talk about it through stories because that is what I do for the most part. Well, you see, recently I've been watching Clone Wars, the 3D animated Star Wars cartoon, and I'm actually quite enjoying it. Definitely recommend, it's a fun time. But I did notice a pattern in the character designs. It's not new, by any means, but watching Clone Wars brought it to the forefront of my mind again. So what is this pattern? Well, you see, I can usually guess with a decent amount of accuracy within a character's first 5 seconds on screen whether they are good or evil. Is this possibly because I'm rather media literate and this is a children's cartoon? Well, yes, but actually no. It's not unsubtle writing or music cues I'm catching on to, it's the character designs. Just by asking one simple question, I can usually predict where this character is going. Are they either not conventionally attractive, or of an alien species that, to our human eyes and beauty standards, looks unattractive? Yes, I know monster fuckers exist, this is not about you, sit down. If yes, then there's a decent chance they're evil, or at least not as morally upstanding as our main characters. But, of course, this is not something that's unique to Star Wars. It is also present in other things I love, like The Lord of the Rings. Boy, is it ever present in The Lord of the Rings. Even beyond the orcs and goblins, just take a look at Grima. Or Grima 2.0 and the Master of Lake Town. Bonus points for leaning hard into the disabled villain trope with that one orc that tried to kill Eowyn. And don't even get me started on the Goblin King from the Hobbit movies, like, goddamn, they didn't even try to be subtle with that one. It's present in things like Fullmetal Alchemist, where the human character we see working most closely with the homunculi, informed on what exactly he's doing to a point not even the top brass is this guy, with his cartoonishly misaligned eyes and golden tooth. Of course, this is not a modern phenomenon. It's ancient and present in many fairy tales the world over. The stepsisters, the hag, the troll. All ugly, all evil. It's in a smile that's missing teeth, and therefore we're supposed to read it as sinister. It's in the fat emperor sat on his throne, a drain on his lands. It's in Igor and every following character to fall into the trope he spawned. It's the beautiful villainess who, when at last defeated, loses the youth and beauty she clung to so desperately, and is told, "There, see, now your looks match your personality." It's in the fact that when we have old characters, the ones who are good, or need to project the aura of goodness even if they actually aren't, have generally aged more gracefully than the ones who are not. Count Dooku is a notable exception to this because, yeah, if anyone tries to come to me and say this man wasn't the definition of graceful aging, yeah, I mean, you're entitled to your wrong opinion, I guess. Anyway, you won't find many missing teeth or crooked noses or misaligned eyes on the hero's side. You'll have scars sometimes, but only ever if they're plot relevant and don't actually mar the character's looks all that much. If there is a non-evil fat character, 9 times out of 10 their main characteristic will be loving food. Sometimes it'll be their only characteristic. If a character is, in any way, considered ugly, then they're evil. If they're not, it's a departure, an oddity. We take note because that's not how it usually is. An ugly character who's not evil. How odd, how very novel. And this spills out from folktales and legends and media into the rest of the world. People will look at those who don't have the means to take care of their teeth with disgust. Fat people are constantly looked down on as lazy slobs who don't care about their health. Anything different, anything that cannot be somehow made to fit our beauty standards is out. Constantly, you will see people attack others for things they cannot control. They will take public figures who definitely should be criticized, and instead of raising any valid points, they'll attack their looks? As if that means anything? As if that would only ever hurt that one person? To take a personal example from Trump's early days in office, remember when everyone was making fun of him for his hand size and making claims about that in regards to his masculinity? Hi, yeah, trans man who at the time had some moderate hand size dysphoria. That was a real shitty time. Pretty much over that now that my arms are hairier than my dad's, but at the time, that actually affected me. Though, to be clear, I'm not saying don't make fun of Donald Trump for editing his hands in pictures. That is fair game, because that's the kind of ridiculous vanity move we expect from wannabe dictators, and it's actually funny. And then there are those who say, be careful what you say about a certain group of people, because minorities who overlap with that group will be affected. Which, okay, it's a good place to start, but here's a hot take I saw recently that I fully agree with. It doesn't matter if a man is white, cishet, and able-bodied. If he's fat, he still deserves to feel okay about being fat. If you look at someone and you're about to mock them over something that is not an easy fix, stop. Just stop. It doesn't help anyone, and it will hurt people. And even if you don't care about the people you're talking about, which is fine, it will hurt people you didn't intend for it to hurt. And I would sincerely hope that that gives you some pause. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, consider liking it and maybe subscribing. I will be back here Thursday after next. Bye!